Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday, April 14th. Hope everyone had a nice weekend despite the dreary, cold, rainy weather, and maybe had a chance to watch some of the great golf that was on last night. Rory McIlroy winning in a sudden death overtime hole against Justin Rose. Pretty exciting. But anyway, here we are Monday. Sun is out, weather's improving, and let's go. So interest rates, we had a really volatile week last week, which I'll touch on here briefly on today's call. But let's first update you as to the current rates with 1 point, conforming loans, $806,000 loan amount or less. 30-year fixed is at 6.75, 20-year 6.49, 15-year 5.75. Jumbo, $807,000 loan amount or higher, 1 point, 30-year fixed, 6.5. 10-year ARM, 6.125, 7-year ARM, 5.875, and 5-year ARM, 5.75. So last week we saw the stock market go up a ton, down a ton, in general down. Interest rates got a little bit worse. The easiest way to explain it is the markets don't like tariffs. So when the administration talks about imposing tariffs, the way the market reacts is that prices are going higher, that's inflationary, and that rates are going to have to go higher. Stock market ends up tumbling. Then Trump comes out, says, I'm going to delay these tariffs for 90 days. Market goes up, what was it, like 8 to 10% on, I think it was last Wednesday. Interest rates got better. And then Thursday, we gave half of that back again and the market crashed. So again, we're in a very, very volatile market. I still think in the long run, interest rates are trending slowly lower, but it's up and down very much. And, we did see rates go up just a little bit, but I will say early this morning, trades are improving. So rates are starting to come back down. This leads me into our topic for the week, which is rate locks. How does that work? So buyer gets an accepted offer on a property. They're closing in 30, 45, 60 days out. We review the products and we lock the rate when the client confirms they'd like to do so. That secures the rate, that being the highest rate that client will close on in 30, 45, or 60 days. Now, if rates get better before the closing date, we can float that rate lower. We like to generally see rates come down by at least 0.25% or greater to do a float down. But know that rate lock protects the client against rates going higher, and then we can float it down. And then post-closing refinancing, we don't charge lender fees for the next 3 years. So if rates get better after closing 2 months, 6 months, a year, we can always look to refinance that loan to any other product in the market. Could be a different term fixed rate, could be an adjustable rate, could be any product that's available when you go to refinance, and you can refinance as many times as you want. So, I think it's of note that, clients come and they tend to shop around a lot of different lenders. They might be checking 4 or 5 different lenders for the best rate. And when they're down to comparing it 0.1 here or 0.1 there, these rates last week shifted in certain days by as much as 0.5% in a day. So again, if you have a great lender, you have a good option that you're comfortable with, lock the rate, and then if it gets better, work with a lender that can protect your interests in that case. And I think you'll be in great shape. So if you have any questions about any of this or for my team and I, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, it's themarqueeteam.com. Have a great week ahead. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.